What's going on, everybody? Scrapper and Grandpa, what's next? What's next? What's next? Well, I've been watching everybody make these videos, and you know I've been saving all of my motors for one reason. Because I want to get the copper out of these things, and I told you guys eventually I was going to make a movie or a video of me removing the copper from them things. And I'm not sure exactly how this is going to work out, but we're going to give it a shot today. And what am I going to be using? I'm going to try. I put a little edge on this thing. This thing is thin. I don't like it. I don't think the blade's going to hold up, but I am going to give it a shot. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to move this so that I can get a little bit better swing back down on the floor where it was, and we're going to go ahead and try this. And if that doesn't work, we'll finish it up with this. But one way or the other, we're cutting the copper out of that motor right there. Let's start by putting this thing here back down on the ground. And whoo-wee, that thing is heavy. I don't even know what it weighs, but I can tell you one thing, it's a lot. I got another motor there, it's a little bit bigger. What I'm worried about with this, as I've been watching people do them with these, is as the motors get bigger, I don't have enough room to hit out here and here to split that motor down. So I'm going to try with this smaller motor, and I'm tempted, don't know why I'm tempted, because I know they sell these things in a fatter grade, but neither one of these are fat or have any meat to them. So I'm just going to start out with this one and see what happens. So guys, stick around. Stick around. Oh, wait a minute. I can't do any of this without putting on my goggles. I have no idea what's going to happen, guys. Never have I done it, but I have seen it over and over again. Don't know what's going to happen. I can tell you, that it's going in it, which is interesting. Now, what I'm worried about is when I get down to the end, then I'm going to be busting my blade up like crazy. So I'm going to try this, and I'm not sure if this is going to work either. I'm going to try to put this on this, and I don't know if that makes it too soft or what it does, but I don't want to mess my blade up on that piece of steel right there. So let's keep going. Now that I did that, it's not going through very easy. Oh, look at that. I guess it did. Wow. Look at that, guys. We cut it right in half. Look at that. My first one ever, guys. First one ever. And I did it with that. And so the next thing, and I have an air wrench that I'm going to be doing this with. I won't be doing it with this. But for now, this is what I have. So I'm going to use it. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Impressive. 9/10 of a pound right there. That's almost a pound. 9/10 of a pound. Let's see what the other side is. I've been saving all them motors for so long just for this project. You know what? If you guys watched my videos a while back, I had a special tool that I made with a sharp point for this. Struggling like you would not believe trying to find that tool. Look how easy this comes out, guys. Oh my word. Oh my word. 1.7 pounds of number 2 copper. I don't even have to cut the plastic off. And then on top of that, I got 3.7 pounds of prepared number 1 steel at 10 cents a pound. So that's 37 cents right there. Number 2 copper for me right now is right at $3.40 a pound. So that's 1.7 pounds. Hey Siri, what is 1.7 times $3.40?
The answer is $5.78.
5.78 plus your 35. Not bad. Look what I turned that motor into. From this motor started weighing out to begin with at 5.5 pounds. I would have got between 25 and 35 cents per pound for that. Let's do another one. Look at that. Incredible. Goodness. All kind of goodness. To 1.6. 1.8. 2.2 pounds copper in that one motor. Wow. Look at that. Number 2. I'm going out there in my motor box and I'm going to get another motor and I'm going to start splitting them things and taking out that copper like I said. Remember again, guys, this is now number 1 prepared steel. Zero that out here. Number 1 prepared. 4.2 pounds for that. That's 42 cents, guys. Wow, incredible. 42 cents. Don't throw them away into your regular steel. And if your yard is paying you regular steel for that, they're cheating you. Cheating you. That's number 1 prepared. Okay, well, I'm going to put this into my electric motor box, which is on the left side, and I'm going to grab a... You can notice it's not quite raining quite as hard out here as it sounds, although it's raining quite hard. This is my motor box that I will not be doing anything with. And this is my motor box that, whoo-wee, cold on the back, that I'm going to take out this copper that we've been talking about for my videos. And I have been just dying to do this, so I'm going to take in 4 of them right now. We're going to split these things right in half. So what do you think? Oh, I can see what happened. I cut through a few panels on this one. Oh yeah. I cut across a few panels. Shoo-wee, right through it. Not cut at all. My blade is quite dull. Oh yeah. It's pushing the copper down. That's all it's doing. Pushing the copper down, not even cutting through it. And this is all mangled and bent. Let's try something else. What a mess that turned out to be. What a mess. It's really coming down out there now, guys. I am so thankful to have this roof over my head. And yeah, I'm glad. So anyways, so we had a fail there. So what I'm gonna do is start out with what we had. We already know we had 23.1 pounds. So now I'm gonna start cutting the copper out, actually. And on the one that I couldn't get apart, I'm just gonna take out the amount of copper that I can. I am so sorry for all the noise, guys, but just because it's raining doesn't mean Scrapping with Grandpa is not working. I am always working. Remember, if you watched one of my videos recently, Grandpa is buck crazy. Yeah, you know what that means, buck crazy. So, I got a few tools. These I found to be very good. Amazing, actually. These work very well. Look at that. Oh. Get back in there. Get back in there. Look at that. Oh, thought that was gonna pop out of there, and it still might if I twist it sideways. 0.8 of a pound, guys. Heavy steel. .4 pounds. Incredible. Heavy steel. We're gonna weigh it all up at the end, guys. Did I make out? Could have sold them as motors, just like they were. It was like $6. Get back in there. Really coming down out there now, guys. You're there. Nothing to it. 3.1, baby. Got another tool right here. Can also be used in conjunction with a hammer. And I don't use that much because it's not as easy as this. But there are more ways than one to skin a motor. You're there. Told you guys what I was going to do with all these electric motors when I got them where I wanted to be. And we're there. So hope you enjoy the video. I hope you give me a thumbs up by now. If you're still here and you are not a subscriber, please by all means consider subscribing. Love to have you on my channel. Leave me a comment where you're from, what you do for a living. Are you a scrapper? Part-time or full-time? I like to know about my guys that watch my channel. Look at that goodness. 5.0 pounds. Now we have this one that is completely gnarled up, right? Completely gnarled up, and I could not cut through that thing. Not because I didn't try, but because I just couldn't. So I'm gonna hook it in this thing and see what amount of copper I can get out of it anyway. Right? Why not? Why not? We'll get what we can. And the rest of it, I guess we'll throw out dirty. Whoo-wee! Look at there. Goodness everywhere, guys. Ooh, look at that goodness. Sir, we're just gonna take what we can get. And that kind of reminds me of a song I heard before. Take what you can get. Oh, remember, some of that still goes all the way through. Might end up having to cut that in a couple places, and I haven't decided what the best way to do that is. But we know already we're not getting it all. We're gonna lose a little bit of copper on this one because it just didn't cut through. Here's what it is. But we don't want to lose too much, so let's dig in this thing just a little bit more and see how much more of that we can get out. It actually is cut from the other side. Come on, baby, give me what you got. You know I want it. You know I want it, Grandpa. Well, Grandpa, what's next? We're gonna get it. So what's next? Getting it, baby, getting it. Look at that goodness right there. I think we about got everything that's loose. I think that's everything that's loose. Yep, all right. All right, well, I can cut the rest. Yeah, that still goes all the way through. Let's go ahead and just cut that because we want to add that to our pile over there of motors. Come on, baby, I know you want to come with me. It's a big old chunk now, I know you do. I just can't leave you. Can't leave you like that. Unfortunately, this was not the plan. But since this is what it came down to, you're just gonna have to cooperate. It came up to 0. Let's see what this number 2 at $3.40. We're gonna say 40 cents a pound. Could be $3.50. We'll say $3.40. Out of them 23 pounds of motors. What do we get? Got all my copper? Nope. A couple strands down here, nothing major. Okay. We have 6.8 pounds. Hey Siri, what is 6.8 times $3.50?
The answer is $23.80.
I turned that $6 and some change into $23.80 already. But look, we still have heavy steel. So let's get this off the scale. $23.80. And go ahead and put the heavy steel on there, which is going to be, for me, 10 cents a pound for prepared steel. So we are 10 cents a pound for prepared steel. I'm even gonna let these guys go because they didn't stay together. Most of the time they do, and they will be prepared. This is good grade steel. Let's do it. 15.9 pounds. Let's just even numbers, say that's 16 pounds at 10 cents a pound. That's $1.60. So on top of the $1.60, you have $23.80. So now you've increased your $6.90 to